continuation of our real estate investing series. So, the topic for today is how do you form a REIT in India, in US and UK and Dubai, and what is the step-by-step process to set up a real estate investment trust in India and US. Okay, so that's the topic for today. So, yeah. So, for setting up a REIT, which is real estate investments trust, it's a trust structure. It should be SEBI regulated basically. So key eligible requirements in India are this right should be structured as a trust under the Indian Trust Act 1882, and it should be registered under SEBI REIT regulations 2014. Okay, so first you need to structure a trust and register it under SEBI REIT regulations. Then the minimum asset base should be 500 crores, which is 65 million dollars, and at least 80% of this investment should go into income generating real estate. Okay, so income generating is rental basically, commercial or the retail income, rental income. Okay, or industrial rental income also. So that's requirements. Asset base should be 500 crores and 80% should be invested into income generating real estate. Unit holding rules is at least 200 public unit holders should be there, excluding sponsors, and minimum 25% IPO public float should be there, and sponsors lock in of 25% for 3 years should be there, and minimum continuous holding of 15% thereafter. Okay, so that's the rule. Unit holders, 200 public unit holders at least should be there, excluding sponsors. 25% public IPO minimum float should be there. And sponsors lock-ins for 25% for 3 years, and after that also 15% should be there. And mandatory distribution rule is there. 90% greater than 90% of net distributable income must be paid semi-annually to unit holders. So these are the key requirements to set up a REIT in India. The step-by-step process is, since it's a trust, it should be structured as a trust. You need to form a trust and have a sponsor, and also appoint a trustee first, and you need to draft the trust deed, and trustees must be independent and registered with the SEBI. So that's the first step you do. Basically, form a trust, have a trust deed, and have a sponsor and appoint trustees. And these trustees must be independent and registered with SEBI. Okay. Then you need to appoint the asset manager and valuer. This manager must have 10 crores of net worth and 5 years of experience in property valuation. And okay, this property valuation must be done before IPO. Okay, and annually. So asset manager should have at least 10 crores net worth, 5 years of experience in the industry. Property valuation, whatever assets we are forming as a part of the trust, this valuation should be done before IPO, and it should be done every year. So that's the step. Prepare offer document, prospectus, include what are the property assets that are there in the REIT, what is the strategy, what are the risk factors, who is the sponsor, and what are the manager credentials that you prepare as a part of the prospectus document. Then apply to SEBI, submit all these documents and wait for approval. 30-day review period is there. And secure sponsors investment. Then you sponsors should hold at least 25% at listing. Okay. Then conduct IPO. Minimum IPO size is 250 crores, and retail minimum application is 10 lakh. Private placement is 1 crore. Okay. Then listing on exchanges must list within 12 working days of allotment, and units are traded like equity only. Ongoing complaints and reporting. This is ongoing process. Quarterly financials you need to share. Unit holder disclosures you need to give. Asset valuations you need to give. Trustee oversight should be there. Distributor distribution complaints. So these are the things that you need to take care of. Coming to US, structuring and launching a REIT, a corporate entity structure there. So yeah, in US, IRS and SEC will overlook it. So you can in US you can organize this as a corporation or a trust or association, taxable as a domestic entity. Okay, and 100 shareholders minimum should be there, with no more than 50% held by 5 individuals. So Okay, during later half of year. So 550 rule is there in US. More than 50% should not be held by five individuals, and 100 shareholders should be there. At least 75% of gross income from this real estate sources. Okay, and 75% of assets and real estate mortgages. Okay, so here 75% you need to have income from real estate. Then in India 80% it was. Okay, and again here also you must distribute greater than 90% of taxable income to shareholders annually via dividends. Step by step process in US is form a taxable entity, either a corporation or a management company you can form, property management company. Then draft offering document or a private placement memorandum you prepare. A detailed description for potential investors. What is the strategies? What are the properties? What is the investment strategy? What is the fees and what is the delegation? To raise capital, then secure at least 100 investors. Ensure no concentration of 5 above 50. File IRS form 1120 REIT. So this REIT status at year end to qualify immediately for tax advantages are there in US basically. Then do SEC registration offerings. Submit form S11 for IPO, S3 for follow-on offerings. Okay, establish governance. Board of trustees you appoint, directors, oversight committees, and compliance. So that governance you establish. Then acquire and manage properties. So must maintain assets and income compliance thresholds. You need to manage the properties. So, and of course, ongoing compliance into tax filing, shareholder letters, investor distribution, corporate governance that you need to do. UK and Dubai REIT. This UK in 2007 via Finance Act 2006. No mandatory exchange listing is there. No rule changes have happened. And now property management companies can convert to RITs without exchange listing in US. They must distribute 90% rental income again, and hold 70 to 75% assets in property. Then only it's a rate and stay listed, but it's optional in UK. Dubai DIFC, governed by DIFC Investment Trust Law Number 5 2006. Only Dubai REITs domiciled in Dubai DIFC can qualify. Emirates REIT was first listed, must meet local asset and ownership rules, typically Sharia compliant. So these are the rules, step by step process in US and India. And yeah, so basically at a glance is India US. If you see legal structure in India is a trust which is regulated by SEBI. In US it's a corporation, property management company, or trust with REIT status under IRS. Minimum asset value in India is 500 crores, $65 million. In US there is no set minimum, but practical is $100 million plus dollars. Investment and income is greater than 80% assets in real estate. 90 greater than 90% distribution you need to do. Here greater than 75% income from real estate, and 90% greater than 90% payout you need to do. Holder is greater than 200 public unit holders in India, greater than 100 shareholders in US. 550 ownership rule is there. Offering sizes, IPO is 250 crores, retail minimum is 10 lakh. Okay, and their SEC forms S11 required for public IPO. Governance is sponsor, trustee, manager roles are defined. Board of directors, SEC, FINRA governance is there in US. So summary is in India, SEBI regulated REIT trust with clear sponsor manager structure and high distribution mandates. That's the form for a REIT. In US, it's a tax driven REIT entity with strict IRS ownership. Income and asset tests are there, but high liquidity and broader investor access is there. You can devise similar income distribution regimes with recent flexibility on listing and domicile location to reduce costs and increase the adoption. So that's the step-by-step process to form a REIT in India and US. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Have a nice day.